by a shot over Cindy Hill by 2.
500 just about a day and a half away, and when we look at a race like that, we always emphasize the drivers. They are only a part of the Indy picture, however, because it takes a team effort to be successful in racing. Nobody knows that better than last year's Indy champ Danny Sullivan. Alan Massengale fills us in with part 2 of his series from Indy.
The biggest change in Danny Sullivan's career is when he got the call from car owner Roger Penske. He became part of Indy Racing's most elite team. To most drivers, a dream come true. But Sullivan initially had some doubts.
And it was a tough decision because Doug Shearson had been good to me. We had won a lot of races. They had offered me a lot of money. All those things, you know, you think, boy, do I want to jump off of a winning horse, you know, and go to something that you just don't know. And I hadn't been involved in IndyCar racing that long. I wasn't so aware of the Penske reputation and the facts. I'm not just talking reputation, but just going back how many times he's won, how many championships, how many kart races, how many miles, you know, all of that. I wasn't that aware of it yet.
This section of Gasoline Alley will get the most attention leading up to race day. Behind me are the Penske garages. Rick Mears, Al Unser Sr., and Danny Sullivan all side by side. With one victory, Roger Penske becomes the winningest owner in the history of the Indianapolis 500. He's won 5 of the last 14, leaving many people to wonder, what is the Penske secret, if there is one?
I don't think there's another team in the business that is as dedicated as this team or as dedicated as Roger is. And his dedication and his drive, motivation is what really, you know, makes everything happen. And, you know, as long as you're putting out 100%, that's all he asks for, just your best foot forward, you know. And it goes all the way through the team in every department. Everybody is that same way. And it's just a lot of hard work, a lot of elbow grease, and a lot of dedication that makes it all happen.
Well, I've tried to tell these fellows that there's no number one, and everything we do, we show the fellows that there's no secret what setups on Al's car or on Rick's or Danny's, and at a road course, Danny's gone over and helped Rick with things, and vice versa. And you know, the setups are, we have a team. When race day starts, then they race against each other. There's no game plan.
Sullivan has found a comfortable home with the Penske family in auto racing's penthouse, but he doesn't forget the years when the welcome mat was not out.
I've been on the downside when I couldn't even get anybody on the telephone and couldn't get in a car to save my life, and I don't want to be there again. So in a certain way, yes, there is a motivation to that, and I've seen other people who have had it quite good through their career and had the money or whatever to get in the car, and then when it didn't come, they didn't know what to do.
At the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I'm Alan Massengale, ESPN.